What's up, guys? It's just the Alchemist here, and we're going to be doing an all signs reading. And this reading is going to be who's coming towards you from now until the end of November. So the rest of October and through November. All right, let's fucking get it, guys. We're using the Mystic Mondays Tarot. Ooh! We got 3 cards that flipped already. Just getting four cards. Oof. All right. We've got the Star, Aquarius energy, 3 of Swords, 5 of Swords, and the Hanged Woman upside down. So the Star, it's very much Aquarius energy. 3 of Swords. I would say be careful because this person who's coming towards you, it can be Aquarius, doesn't necessarily have to be, but it could be air energy. So we're gonna say Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. They might already be involved. We've got the 3 of Swords here, right? So it is possible that this person is already involved with another person by the time they meet you. We've got 5 of Swords reversed. So it might not be something that your friends really agree with or the people around you agree with. I would say that, you know, this is going to be something that you're kind of struggling with yourself as well. You're going to kind of be iffy about, like, should I pursue this? You know, this person already has someone else in their energy. Which I don't blame you. It's hard to deal with that sort of situation where someone already has someone else involved, and you know, it can be messy. Let's be real. Then we've got the Hanged Woman upside down. So ultimately, this is going to be a connection where you definitely see a lot of potential. You see yourself growing. You see yourself being with this person long term, but there is that difficulty of this person already being in another connection. However, I feel like they feel, let's pull cards to see how this person feels about you. All right, how does the person coming towards them? Woo! Got 3 cards for how they feel about you. We've got 8 of Swords, 8 of Pentacles, and 9 of Swords all upright. So they may feel like they are bound. I mean, they might already be in another connection, like we said before. So this person might feel kind of tied up. They have these feelings for you. They don't really know what to do with them because they feel like, you know, they're in a situation that they can't really get out of. And I'm not sure that they want to get out of it at this point. We've got 8 of Pentacles. So I feel like this person maybe it's not necessarily someone else that they're tied to. Maybe they're just really tied up in their work right now. And they're kind of contemplating on whether or not they want to focus on someone else, or if they want to continue exerting all this energy into their work. They feel like, you know, they're making a lot of progress. They maybe don't want to be distracted by adding someone into the mix. And that's kind of what we're getting with the 9 of Swords here. Like, they feel like adding someone into the mix might kind of be a distraction for them. It might get in the way of their work and their progress, and so they feel conflicted because they do like you, but they feel kind of bound. They feel tied up in their work and their pursuits, and they don't know if this is going to be a distraction for them. All right, how is this person going to know who is coming towards them? How will you know who is coming towards you? What are the defining characteristics? We've got 3 cards fell again. All right, we've got the 6 of Six of Cups, excuse me, upright. We've got the Ace of Swords upside down and the Two of Swords reversed as well. All right, so let's see. We've got a lot of cups, a lot of swords. So it might be someone mainly with a lot of air placements, maybe some water in there. So air, we're looking at, again, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, maybe some water in there. So maybe some Cancer, some Pisces, some Scorpio. Six of Cups. This might be someone that you've already dealt with before. This might be someone coming back from your past. It might be someone that you've already had a relationship with, or someone that you have already been connected to, either intimately or someone that you've maybe almost had a relationship with, but not quite. It might be someone who you feel often is very intellectual. They are a big thinker. They tend to be very much in their thoughts, maybe very logical, something of that sort. I'm getting this person might be someone who's very indecisive, someone who maybe has issues with making decisions. Maybe they tend to contemplate on things pretty often. Someone who might be kind of messy in the head, maybe a little chaotic. But yeah, I'm definitely getting, this might be someone from your past. Ooh, it's getting messy, guys. So this might be someone that you've already dealt with, and they might have some sort of indecision on whether or not they want to come towards you again, or if they want to continue to focus on their work. There's someone who tends to be very aloof, very distracted, very kind of jumbled in the head, and they want to approach you, but the idea of approaching you is causing them a lot of confusion right now because they don't know if they should, because they're worried about it interfering with their focus that they currently have on their career, their creative pursuits, their work. All right, let's see. I'm really getting that this is someone from your past. Let's go ahead and get a card to clarify. I'm gonna go ahead and throw these back in the deck. I'm gonna shuffle Hierophant on the bottom. Ooh, maybe it's earth energy? I don't know. With the Hierophant, I'm getting more that it's not necessarily someone with earth energy, but maybe someone who is very traditional. It could be earth energy, though. It could be like, Hierophant is very much a Taurus card, but it could deal with Capricorn or Virgo just because it's very earthy. I'm getting someone who's very traditional. Maybe the reason that things didn't work out in the past is because they wanted something very traditional. They wanted kind of a classic, traditional kind of relationship, and maybe that's something that didn't work between the two of you. Now, we're gonna go ahead and see if this is someone from your past. We're gonna do 3 piles. Upright, yes. Reverse, no. Okay. Is this someone from the collective's past? We got 1 card. Is this someone from the collective's past? Upright, yes. Reversed, no. Let's go. Second pile. Oof. Third pile. We've got 3 cards that fell. We're going to put those aside because they might be the theme for this. But for the third pile, upright, yes. Reverse, no. Upright. Okay. So, for the people who picked the first pile, we've got 9 of Swords again, upright. So, the people who picked the first pile, yes, this is indeed someone from your past. And once again, it is someone who They've possibly already had this situation with you. They want to come towards you, but they're very conflicted about it. They're kind of stuck in their head. They're very indecisive. They don't know if they should go for it or not. Maybe there may have been some sort of problems in the past before, some sort of conflict that they're not sure if it will be something that's resolved if they come towards you again, or they're not sure if you guys can move through the problems that you've had in the past, which is kind of keeping them from moving towards you. People with the second power, we've got the Tower reversed, which means no, this is not someone from your past. This is a new person who might have just gone through a Tower moment. So this new person, I might have to clarify this one. This new person might be avoiding you. They might be in a transitional period in their life where they did go through a really big change, and they're kind of afraid of what this new connection might hold for them. So they feel like they want to come towards you, but they're afraid of coming towards you because they don't know what is going to come with coming towards you. They are maybe still stuck in the past in some ways. They don't know how to pursue this or what is going to come of pursuing this. Let's see. Yeah, they don't know if this is going to be something that is beneficial for them, or if it's going to be something that is maybe not so good for them. So they're kind of hesitant to approach you. And then for the third pile, we have, yes, indeed, this is a past connection. We have the Fool. This card, this means new beginnings. So this is a card of this person who is coming towards you. It is someone that you have been with before. It is someone that you've had a connection with, but they're wanting a new beginning. They're wanting to reconcile. They feel like you guys have the opportunity to start over and to start something new. They want to kind of leap towards this relationship and begin again. Kind of having faith that things will work around this time again. They're trusting that maybe whatever has been in the past is in the past, and they're just want a new beginning with you, and that is why they're coming towards you. We're going to go ahead and clarify pile 2 for this new person. The people who have people from the past coming towards you, we've got hesitation because they don't know if past conflicts will be resolved or if that will be a problem going into the connection again. And then we also have wanting a new beginning and wanting to start anew and feeling like starting over and starting fresh is going to be fructious in this relationship. So for the people dealing with a new person, oh, I almost forgot the 3 cards that fell, the theme of this. We've got 4 of Pentacles, the Lovers upside down, and the King of Swords upside down. Ooh. Alright, guys. So it seems like this might be the theme for the person coming towards you, whether it be new or old. We've kind of spoken already about, you know, the new people and the old people. Okay, so with the 4 of Pentacles, there might be sort of a sense of control. So this person coming towards you, they might have been kind of controlling in their past, or if it's a new person, they might have a tendency to be kind of controlling. They might be kind of very disciplined. They crave stability. They they might be very focused on finances, which also brings about the focus on work and the hesitation in approaching you because they're focused on work. So to them, stability and financial stability is very important to them. And a sense of control that comes with having that sort of stability is also very important to them. We've got the Lovers upside down here. And let's see. Lovers. The Lovers card is sometimes a sign of a twin flame. The Lovers can also be Gemini, so again, air energy. We've got Pentacles, which is we got Pentacles, which is earth energy, and then we've got Swords, which is more air energy. So we're gonna say predominantly air, maybe some earth energy, maybe some fire, because we did have the Cups earlier. Yeah, so we're gonna say that there is a sense of control here. You know, they crave stability. Maybe there's quite a few differences between the two of you. And that's what I'm getting between the Lovers card. Maybe this is a twin flame. Maybe there's a lot of things between the two of you where you didn't really agree. Maybe you're kind of getting, you're kind of getting to the point where you're trying to realize, you know, is this someone that you really want for yourself? They're thinking this about you too, like if you are really someone that they want for themselves, or if it was just an infatuation. Let's see. There's definitely an energy of like wanting to reflect on whether or not this is going to be good for the two of you, and this is coming from both sides, so that's definitely something that needs to be reflected on. We've also got a bit of reflection with the King of Swords. King of Swords is someone who is very intellectual, very much led by the mind, but he is reversed. And so with the King of Swords reversed, we've got let's see. Okay, so this could be someone who is kind of manipulative, and I hate to say it, I hate to use that word, but this could be someone who is, again, it kind of goes with the whole controlling thing with the Four of Pentacles. This could be someone who's very manipulative, maybe a bit charming, but they use that charm to manipulate. It could be someone who likes power, they like control. Again, so that seems to be the overlying theme here. Someone who is kind of controlling, and they really like control, and they're very manipulative. And then we've got the Lovers card upside down, which is like kind of like introspection on like, you know, is this just infatuation, or is this someone that you really want to spend your time with? Yeah. Wow. Okay. Yeah, this can, again, it also kind of brings like an energy of not really knowing what they want, not really having clarity. Honestly, collective, if you're watching this and this was your reading, this person coming towards you, whether it's someone from the past or a new person coming into your life, it seems like it is someone who is very much obsessed with the idea of control, can be very manipulative. We've got the Lovers upside down. This, well, you're seeing it upright, but it was upside down. I picked it up. This can definitely be someone who is obsessed with the idea of control, and they're very power hungry. They like to be the one who leads the relationship, and, you know, they are very intellectual. They've got a lot of air energy in them, a little bit of water, a little bit of earth, so they can be a bit grounding. I would say their emotions, you know, I'm getting that they're not very emotionally intelligent. This might be a sort of twin flame connection for you. This might be someone that kind of reflects darker parts of you that you need to reflect on within yourself. This is someone that I honestly see being power hungry, very controlling. I want you to really think about this person, whether it is someone new coming towards you or someone from the past, and I want you to think about whether it was just an infatuation and whether you liked the idea of them, or if it is someone that you really feel like you want to be with, because it does seem like from this person's side, they do want to come towards you, but there is a lot of conflict there, whether it be a past person or a new person coming towards you. I really feel like it's a past person, considering the fact that 2 of the 3 piles said it was a past person. But there was 1 pile that said it was a new person. But either way, the overall energy surrounding this reading is that this person coming towards you, they're very power hungry, they can be very manipulative, they like to be in control, and on top of being in control, they're very unsure about you, they're very indecisive, like they're kind of on the fence about whether or not they even want to be with you, whether or not you're even someone that they want to pursue. And honestly, I feel like you deserve someone who is sure about you and someone who knows what they want. And I mean, that goes for everyone. When it comes to getting into a relationship, I feel like that clarity is something that is needed. That clarity is something that people should really pay attention to. Like, the outcome of getting with someone who isn't really sure about you isn't always the greatest. And, you know, let's go ahead and clarify this. What is the outcome of... I didn't even finish asking the question. We've got 3 cards that fell out. We've got, 4 cards. Just kidding. All right. We've got 3 of Wands upside down, Ace of Wands upside down, Wheel of Fortune, and Ace of Pentacles upside down. So we've got a lot of reverse cards here. Let's see. 3 of Wands upside down. We've got... let's see. All right, so Wheel of Fortune is very much karmic. So this could be a karmic... the outcome, this could be a karmic relation. So this partnership could be part of your karma. It might be a lesson, unfortunately. If you decide to get involved in this, it is going to be a lesson. There's no telling how long this will last, whether it will be long-term, short-term, but it will be karmic. Sorry if that's not what you wanted to hear. I know you probably wanted to hear, oh my gosh, this is the love of your life, you're gonna be happy together forever. There's going to be problems. They're going to be kind of manipulative. They're going to be controlling. And this is going to be very karmic. It's going to be a lesson. So if you even want to deal with that, you know, just give that a little bit of a thought there before jumping into it. Let's see. We've got 3 of Wands, which is kind of like obstacles, lack of planning. We've got... there's going to be a lot of challenges here, and you might have a hard time adjusting to these challenges, where you will feel kind of like stagnant, like you don't really know what to do, almost like you're degressing as opposed to progressing. It feels like maybe the outcome of this relationship is it's not going to go as planned. Like, you're going to see it in one where you're going to think that, you know, maybe it's going to be shining glitter and gold, and it's not going to be that way at all. It might end up being very challenging. And that's what I'm getting with the 3 of Wands. Again, Wheel of Fortune, very karmic energy. So think about that. Ace of Wands reversed. Okay, so Wands is very like driven energy, however it is reversed. Ace is usually new beginnings. So what do we have here? Maybe a hesitation of starting this again, not really knowing what is going to come of this. Like maybe wanting to start, but there's definitely like a hesitation. Like it's very foggy. So we're gonna say that like getting in this relation, the outcome of this relationship, it's going to be very ambiguous, very vague. Like, you're going to be in this relationship and you're going to reach a point where you're like, you don't really know what to do with it or where to go, because there is going to be a lot of conflict and there is going to be a lot of obstacles, but you don't know if you're going to even want to try to get over these obstacles, or if you're just going to want to leave it alone altogether. And again, karmic cycle. This is a karmic cycle. I'm telling you right now, for whoever this person is approaching you, I'm heavily getting that it is someone with very strong air energy. They might have a little bit of earth. I'm sensing air and fire more than anything, with like a little bit of earth, a little bit of water, but take it as it resonates. The signs don't really matter that much, but if a certain person is coming to mind with the descriptions that I have given you, definitely let that sink in, because it might be the person that we're talking about here. Yeah, definitely, you know, it's honestly, it's going to be your choice. It's going to be your choice whether you want to, if you decide to get in this relationship. The outcome is there's going to be a lot of obstacles, and there's going to be a sense of like kind of being stuck and kind of being unsure of how to move forward, whether you want to try to work through things or whether you want to just let it go because it's too difficult for you. And yeah, that might be something that you want to think about. Apparently this meeting is fated for you. It is something that was meant to happen. I would say that you could have tried to avoid it and not get involved with this person at all, but I honestly feel like if you don't get involved with this person, the same energy is going to meet you in another relationship. Maybe not. I don't know. This is just a guess. This is mostly just kind of a message that I'm getting about this sort of interaction that you're having with this person. Again, it could be someone, I really feel very strongly that it is someone from your past, but for the few of you who it is a new person, it is fated regardless. And there is a lesson from this that you will need to learn, and I feel like you're going to learn it regardless of the outcome. There's a certain uncertainty here. You know, things are going to feel kind of out of control, but you know, you do have the decision whether or not you want to continue to pursue this. With the Ace of Pentacles upside down, we have, let's see, it might be something that kind of gets in the way of your own progress. I feel like it's something that is going to kind of get in the way of your own monetary or financial stability and your own monetary growth. Like, having the focus on this relationship and all these hardships, this karmic lesson, it's going to pull you away from what you have going on with your own stability, your own finances, your own progression in your career and your own growth. So definitely keep that in mind as well. I want you to really think about whether or not this connection is going to be worth it for you. It honestly feels like, you know, this person is going to cause a lot of obstacles in your life. They're going to cause a lot of problems. They're going to be very controlling, very manipulative. It's going to be something that ultimately brings you financial burden, maybe even financial ruin or hardship. It's going to be something that kind of gets in the way of your own progression. It's going to be something that honestly is just going to be a karmic lesson for you. So, I mean, honestly, is this even something that you want to follow? I just dropped a card somewhere. I'm looking for it. It feels like it's, maybe I didn't. All right, so that's basically what we've got for your reading. We've got, you know, who's coming towards you, how you're gonna know who this person is, whether it's someone in the past or a new person, and the outcome. Let's see. What else can we ask here? Well, we've got the descriptors of this person. How about, should you bother with this connection, or when this person approaches you, should you just leave it alone? All right. Should we pursue it or leave it alone, guys? Upright, yes. Reversed, no. Again, we're going to do the 3 piles. Piles 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, 3. All right. You would not believe this, guys. Every single pile, 1, 2, and 3, they're all reversed. Again, we've got the karma. If you've got pile 3, again, reversed, okay? And it's gonna be the Wheel of Fortune, again, reversed. 1 and 2, 1 we've got the Moon reversed, and 2 we've got the Knight of Cups reversed, okay? So pile number 1, no, this is not something that you should pursue. It's going to be something that you're going to be very much emotionally invested in. It's going to take up all of your mental energy, okay? It is going to take up all of your emotions. You're going to be very much in a feeling of being stuck in this connection. You're not going to know what to do. You're going to be consumed by this emotionally altogether. I really feel like this is not going to be a good connection for you. I mean, the card said it, not me. I'm just reading the fucking cards, guys. But let's see, the Moon reversed. This is something I have trouble with, so we're gonna just look at what we got here. Okay, so the Moon reversed, yeah. I'm gonna be very hazy about this connection. You're gonna get a lot of mixed signals, lots of confusion. There's gonna be a lack of clarity here, emotional instability. That is what comes from pursuing this relationship. It's reversed. It's a no, okay? Pile number 2, it's reversed. Also, no, okay? So we've got the Knight of Cups reversed. Knight of Cups being, we know that knights are kind of immature. I mean, they're kind of working towards it. They're learning, okay? They're in a place where they're kind of like figuring things out. So maybe this is a person who is kind of figuring out what they want in love. They don't necessarily know. They can still kind of be a little immature, but ultimately, it's something that they're working on at least. But, it's not something that they're necessarily good at. They could be someone who's very emotionally immature, someone who doesn't really know how to deal with their emotions. They're kind of trying to figure it out. They can be very reactive. It's someone who, they tend to kind of jump the gun when it comes to their feelings as opposed to sitting with them first. It might be someone who tends to speak before they think, and don't really think about how things affect you before they say them. So again, kind of a no. I mean, it came out reversed, so take it how you will. All right. It could also be someone who has a tendency of getting caught up in the past, or someone who has a tendency of bringing up the past. So if it is a past person, it might be someone who has a tendency of bringing up maybe past mistakes or issues that you guys have had in the past. That's not a good sign. Again, take it how it resonates. You decide whatever you want. I'm giving you the message that I am getting. Ultimately, your choice. My opinion, I would stay away. But it's your life. You do what you want to do. Pile number 3, Wheel of Fortune upside down. We've talked about how this is a karmic cycle, whether it is a new person coming into your life, whether it is a past person returning to your life. This is very much a lesson to be learned. Wheel of Fortune upside down, we asked, should we even bother with this person? Reverse was no. Wheel of Fortune is in reverse, which means no, do not bother. Again, this karmic cycle. We're going to go ahead and look into the Wheel of Fortune upside down, like the exact meaning of Wheel of Fortune upside down. This is very much a card led by Jupiter. Trying to remember the sign associated with Jupiter. It is, I'm blanking right now. I will get back to you on that. But, guys, pile number 3. This might be a past person. I said it before, I'm saying it again. I really strongly feel like it is a past person. And it is someone that you're having trouble letting go of, honestly. You might even be presently thinking about this person right now. You might presently be in a place where maybe you guys are separated. You have not been talking. You have had space from each other. And it might be someone who is already on your mind still. It might be someone that you feel like you did not have a proper ending. You did not have closure. Maybe you're waiting for this person to come back. You're having trouble letting this person go, which is why when they come back into your life, you might have a hard time resisting them. You might have a hard time saying no and saying, I don't think I want you back in my life. But just remember, this is very much a karmic cycle. This is someone that you are meant to learn a lesson from. If you did not learn it the last time, I promise you, you're going to learn it this time around. If you decide to pursue this person, even though the cards are telling you no, you're going to learn it. So, again, it's up to you. My opinion, I really feel like when this person approaches you, you should just say thanks, but no thanks. You know, move on. There are much better things ahead of you. Just let this go. Let it move past you. This is a test. This is a test that the universe is giving you. This is a test that Spirit is giving you to see if you have learned your lesson from this connection. Card just fell out. 3 of Cups upside down. Did this person betray you? This person cheated on you. Either this person cheated on you, they had someone that you didn't know about, or they had something else that was taking up their energy and focus that you did not know about. It was some sort of betrayal, something behind your back. It could be another person. It could be maybe substance abuse, something that you didn't really know how deeply they were involved with. But it might have been the cause of your fallout in the first place. And or this could be future predictive. This could be an issue that you might have with this person in the future, where it could lead to betrayal or, you know, substance abuse or some sort of third-party situation where their focus is really very much on that third party. All right, Spirit, give me a card for the outcome. Guys, don't do it. Don't do it. Avoid this person at all costs. This is a red fucking flag. 10 of Swords, betrayal, heartbreak, pain, loss, stabbed in the fucking back, ending, okay? I feel like I have nothing else to see. I feel like the cards have said it all, honestly. Like, this person's going to come towards you, regardless. Whether it's a past person, a future person, I really feel like it's a past person. This person, very heavy air energy. I'm feeling heavy air and water, a little bit of fire, a little bit of earth, but mostly air and water. Don't let them back in. And if it's a new person, don't let them in at all. And if you choose to, please heed the warnings. Beware. just know that this person's going to end up being a lesson in your life. Be careful. I love you all. Thank you so much for joining me with this reading. Thank you so much for letting me read your energy. Please like, subscribe, comment if any of this resonated with you. Comment if this has anything to do with your current situation. I would love to hear from my community. I would love to hear from all of my viewers and the people that I'm interacting with, the people who are resonating with my messages. If you go ahead and check out my channel, I have more channeled messages on there that may relate to you as well. Thank you so much again. This is Jess the Alchemist signing out. I love you guys so much. Just be at peace, dude. Just please. Peace.